let's move on to Jerome Baker. Now, this is a guy who is from Cleveland, won a state championship, I believe, at Benedictine. He went on to play at Ohio State, had a nice career there. I think he came out a year early.
He did, that is correct.
Okay. Drafted by Miami, and then signed as a free agent in Seattle, if I'm not mistaken. Or was he traded to Seattle?
He signed as a free agent in Seattle, then traded to Tennessee.
Okay, that's what it was. Signed as a free agent in Seattle, played, and he's with the Titans now. He visited, and obviously playing linebacker, this is a position, if there's the biggest question mark over this team, for me, and I know quarterback, take that out of the mix. Yeah. For me, it's linebacker, because if JOK comes back, I think we're okay. If JOK doesn't come back, that cupboard is bare.
Yeah.
Would you guys be okay with the Browns and Baker hooking up and making a deal?
Hey, listen,
I don't know where that money's coming from.
I don't either, but linebackers matter. We talked about it this one year, and, you know, JOK did a whole lot to, you know, kind of cover up a lot of stuff because he was actually a dynamic playmaker and trending towards one of your best defensive players in the league. Now you don't know what's going on with him. They signed Devin Bush. They got, you know, Buckeyes Watson back there. They signed out of Mississippi State a couple of years ago. See what he's going to do. But for the most part, you know, they're gonna come out with the middle of the road linebackers. They're not gonna do too much, Jason. And listen,
so do you advocate signing?
Of course. Yeah. If they can get another body that can come out there. I'm only looking for a couple. I'm looking for guys that can be a linebacker on special teams. Maybe I'm going to use you a nickel. And then I'm looking for a 1 or 2 down linebacker and run downs. We already got that with Devin Bush. He's a thumper. You can get him in there. But I would love that Baker to come in and give some depth.
Yeah, you're looking, especially at this position, you're looking for economical deals. And we've talked about it before, but linebacker is just not a position of priority in Jim Schwartz's scheme. It is the least important spot. Doesn't mean there's no importance. Of course, you need guys who can play and make plays out there. And I do think that the JOK injury concern is sort of looming over all of this. But it's in Schwartz's scheme, it's up front and it's in the back. It's creating chaos across the defensive line, and then obviously coverage in the secondary. And linebacker sort of gets lost in the mix. So if they can come up with an economical deal for him or a team-friendly deal, yeah, if it's not him, it'll be somebody. It'll be somebody in that ilk.
Yeah, where's the money coming from?
Well, I mean, when they restructured Deshaun, it cleared like another $35 million. Like, this is what they do. And this is why you just keep restructuring that deal over and over and over again.
But do you really want to be paying Deshaun Watson in 2075?
But it's just, it won't go that long. But
well,
you're kicking money down the road.
2030.
You're kicking money down the road as the cap continues to go up, that the impact on that is less and less. But anyone who will tell you that there is no impact from the swing and the miss of the Deshaun deal is fooling themselves.
Oh, yeah.
Of course
there will be a price to pay.
We're
already paying that price because we missed on 3 first-round draft picks that we didn't have.
And it limits you in what you can do in free agency every year. It doesn't mean you can't do anything, but it limits the amount that you can spend. It limits you across. You can't miss on a $230 million contract and have no consequences.
Yeah, for those that argue that the Deshaun Watson contract and miss in the end won't have that big of an impact, I would say this. Go to any NFL team. I don't care which one. Steelers, Giants, Patriots, I don't care. Take 3 first-round draft picks presently on their roster and remove them. Even if they were misses, they're first-round draft picks, and they're likely starting. So take those players off any team. We went 3 years without being able to select in the top 32 in the league. That's killer. Steve, I don't know if you can zoom in on Channel 3. If you can zoom in on my phone on Channel 3, I want to go to break this way.
Your phone's backwards.
No, I know. I'm going to reveal it. You had mentioned that there was the Theo shirt in the discount bin. That's what the Browns are getting in free agency.
Boy, that silky button, that look like lingerie.
Some of it looks good, some of it isn't. All right, we're taking a break. When we come back, Sean King, our quarterback guru.